What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and welcome back to the Amazing Race Recap, bitch. We are here today talking about, what episode is this? Episode 9 of The Amazing Race, Henny. Now, let me quickly say, they thought they ate with the little gag at the end of this episode. I don't think they ate at all, and I want to snatch that playback. I want to snatch their game card because y'all didn't fool anybody. As soon as the episode started off, and Phil didn't say, "Oh, the big twist for this episode." First of all, I don't think he should be announcing the big twist of the episode every motherfucking episode. Anyways, I kind of find that silly. Let us find out. Let the players find out. Whatever it is. But when he didn't announce it, I was like, isn't there a twist every episode? And you're not announcing anything. So nobody's getting eliminated, are they? Clocked it! And then they made it easy for me. And I actually kind of pissed me off because as I'm watching, I'm like, ain't nobody going home. Whole episode, I'm like, ain't nobody going home. And what happened? Ain't nobody go home. Child, I need them to do a little bit better when it comes to their those twists, because they announced it at the beginning of the episode all fucking season. When we got here, there was no goops or gags. Like, I'm pretty sure you could have guessed this because you didn't announce shit, King. So I hope they learn next time. Keep everything under wraps, so that way I would have been surprised and shook and da 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 da, because I wasn't. I was like, there wasn't a twist. So what the fuck's happening? Either there wasn't going to be a twist, which didn't make any sense, and that was going to piss me off, or it was non-elimination. And that's what the fuck happened. Also, do we need a non-elimination at top 5? Like, they made the comment at the end of the episode. They were like, yeah, this is the first non-elimination leg they've had in like 4 or 5 seasons. No shade to Han and Holden, but did I y'all should have did this back when Scott and Lori went home. Dead ass. Or Jeff and Pops. Dead ass. Y'all had the wrong twist at the wrong time. No shade. But hey, I wasn't gagging. And then where's the mega leg? Where's the mega leg? Am I crazy? Like, mega leg, to me, the mega leg has been their best twist, and I've only seen 3 seasons. But of the 3 seasons, the mega leg, I'm always like, oh yes, give me a good mega leg. I love a good mega leg. Where the fuck is the mega leg at? Bitch, are y'all stupid? And then I guess I just don't think they're gonna do one. I guess no, they're not gonna do one next episode either, right? I don't remember the next time. I don't even think I watched the next time. I should have watched it. But I'm like, when is the mega leg? The mega leg's never gonna come. It would have to happen next episode, because if it doesn't happen next episode, I don't want a mega leg at Final Four. I guess a mega leg at Final Four would be kind of cunty. I guess it could be either next episode or Final Four. But isn't there only 2 episodes left? 10, 11, 12? Oh no, there's 3. Okay, so it could either be next episode or Final Four. I would prefer it at Final Four. Ooh. This would be cunty. Sarai says maybe the finale is a huge mega leg. That would be so insane, because the finale is already really, really big. Like, they have huge challenges. And don't they have like 2 roadblocks in the finale already? I think they already have 2 roadblocks in the finale. And then it's usually very, very difficult tasks. But it could be. It could be. Oh, there's only two episodes left. There is only 2 episodes left. So what's about to happen? Because it's 5 people here. Right? Unless, like you said, the finale, like maybe the finale is 4 people. Is it a 2-hour finale? I don't know how Amazing Race works. Maybe the final 4. Yeah, 1 next week and then a 2-hour finale is what the chat is saying. So maybe the whole final 4 is going to be in the finale. And then that's a whole big leg. Like, somebody gets 4th in the middle of the leg. And then the final 3 is still going. Damn. That would be a long leg. Like, from day to night. Like, right in the morning all the way to midnight. And it's all 4 of them and they're going. So it might be a final 4 instead of a final 3. We'll see, but I need a mega leg is the point. Like, y'all didn't gag me with the non-elimination. No shade. But we're here. Let me pull the girls up. So this episode, we got another shuffle. We got another shuffle. And I really think it's because these teams are now about like neck and neck. Like Brett and Mark, Jonathan, Anna, Alyssa, Josiah. I feel like neither team is just miles ahead of the others necessarily. I feel like personally, Jonathan and Anna have been the most like kind of consistent because when they were doing bad, it was because they literally got U-turned. So I feel like they've been kind of the most consistent of the three. But of the three, they've all had their first places. They've all kind of been doing good recently. Carson and Jack done fell off. I'm like, damn, they done fell off, Henny. I'm like, where y'all at? Shout out to Carrie Child. Love you guys. West Coast is finally get to see one of your live streams. Period. What time is it in the West Coast? I don't know nothing about the West Coast. West, East. Y'all know I'm bad at geography. Y'all know I'm bad at geography. East is left. No. East is to the right. Never eat. East is to the right. They're west. So you're in California. You're in California, which means, oh, it's 2 p.m. here. It's 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. in California, that's 2 hours ahead. Behind, which means it's 4 here. Okay. Period. That was hard. But anyways, yes. We'll see what happens with these teams. None of these teams are predicted with me. No say, Hannah Holden, go ahead, go home. Kings. Queen and King. Go ahead, go home. Legends. You know, go ahead, go home. Go ahead, go home. Sarai says, what's the winning combo on Amazing Race? Man to man, woman, woman. I hear a lot of the time couples win. Like, I hear a lot of the time that couples win. But my thing is, it might be just couples in general, regardless of sexuality. Like, I know for a long time it's been man-woman couples that have won. But also, just last season, Caesar and Ricky, I believe is their name, they were a couple and they won too. I think it's very much so about the chemistry that the pair has. Like, Derek X and Claire and Ricky and that boy. I think, what was the other season I saw? Because I think we've covered 3 seasons. And I know a couple won two of those 3 seasons. So who won the Amazing Race 35? Let me look that up because that'll tell me. Oh, the brothers, Greg and John, and they were male. So it went a man and a woman with Derek and Claire. Then it went male with Greg and Jeff, or whatever their name was. And then it went male and male with Ricky and Caesar. I guess it's just random if you ask me. But I really think it's about the chemistry. Like, if anything, it's about the chemistry. Like, if I had to predict based off of the energy I'm getting from this cast, who has the most chemistry, who I feel like is a little bit, good at the challenges and stuff, I am still leaning towards like Carson and Jack, or maybe even Alyssa and Josiah. I feel like Alyssa and Josiah might lack the, I don't know. They don't scream winner to me. I don't think they're like, they got to be on it. Like, go. I don't think they have that. Carson and Jack kind of get too lackadaisical as well. But also on the flip side, Mark and Brett and Jonathan and Anna, I think they have the kind of go, get it done. But they have less chemistry for me. No shade to Mark and Brett, lovely couple. But through the screen, like Amazing Race chemistry, I feel like Mark and Brett and Jonathan and Anna don't eat up the Amazing Race chemistry. I feel like more so Alyssa and Josiah, Carson and Jack does. So I want to lean towards them, but also they don't have the, what is it called when you're like concerned about something? Like they're not fast paced about it. They just seem so lackadaisical, and I don't like that. So girl, I don't know. It's about what I think anybody can win at this point. Even Han and Holden, not to shade them, Han and Holden have this weird like energy of something about Han and Holden. It's like, they're not going home. Even when they're about to go home, they're not going home. They have like a dark horse energy. Like, they just are dark horses. Urgency. Carson and Jack and Alyssa Josiah just don't have urgency at all. So it just makes me feel like, meh. Rudy said Anna ate this leg up. Anna ate this leg up. Anna bodied. What's crazy about Jonathan and Anna is that they have always been, in my opinion, the best team when it comes to like the tasks. I think the challenges, other than Scott and Lori. But Scott and Lori went home, and other than Scott and Lori, Jonathan and Anna have consistently ate every single task they have had. Truly, like even when Jonathan is complaining, they be getting it done. Like it's crazy. So I don't know. I feel like they are a power couple. I wouldn't be surprised if they did win. It's just the chemistry part that I'm like, if y'all don't win, that's probably what's gonna hold y'all back, to be honest. But we will see, child. So going into this leg, of course, Alyssa Josiah still have their express pass. They did not use it. No shade to any other teams that might be here, but they saved their express pass and they still got 2 more rounds. Can you use the express pass on the finale? That doesn't seem fair to me. Does anybody know? Put it in the chat if you know. I feel like they should only have 1 more leg to use this express pass, and it should be the next leg. They should not be allowed to use it at the finale, period. So hopefully those are the rules, but I don't know. Somebody let me know. So we start off and they have to fly to Naples, Italy. Love Italy down, y'all. Italy is so romantic to me. Like, I don't know if you guys have this. Is there like a location in the world that every time you see it, or you see a movie with it, or you see it on screen, or you hear about it, or you read about it, that you feel like, oh my God, love is in the air? For me, it's Italy. Anything in Italy, love is in the air immediately. Like Call Me by Your Name, one of my favorite movies ever. And it's truly because of the setting. The setting being in Italy, it's like, oh, I'm in love. Like I just can't. I just can't not be in love. So this just makes me feel so frilly and happy and just cutesy and demure. And yeah, so I'm excited. What he said, I think it expires next episode. That makes sense. That makes sense. It better. The fuck? But yeah, Italy is just so romantic to me. Like, I literally want to like go on my honeymoon. I need to go to Naples, Italy. Or actually, there was this like place. I don't think it was Naples, Italy, but there was this place, I think, in Italy with like a coast, and it's like a beautiful water, and it's a beautiful town. And then there's a hotel right off the water, and it's just hills and greenery, and then you see the architecture, and it's just so I'm gonna cry because I don't got no man to go see. I need to get a man, y'all. Quick. It's getting crazy. And then the man I want, red flags. Red flags. But should I just ignore them? Like, at a point, I kind of understand why people ignore red flags, because like, I want to be in love. Like, fuck the flags, right? Like, I can turn them green, yellow, blue, and then I can't. And that's the problem. And that's the problem. Y'all don't ignore red flags. But come on. Maybe they can change. I don't know. They can't. But what if they did? But they won't. But what if? But they won't. Is it really a red flag, or are you making it a red flag yourself? It's a red flag. Is it? Talking to myself is crazy. But anyways, y'all, we start off in Naples. We start off in Naples, Italy. And Anna and Jonathan were cute this one. They were really, really cute. I feel like it was the Italy of it all. Like, they were feeling romantic. Rudy, you asking questions, child. And it's a big red flag, too. I ain't even gonna mention it. Because why is it such a big red flag? There's nothing I could do about that. And then, are you stupid? I could never date a stupid person, right? Oh, we got to move forward. So Mark and Brett are leaving first. And Mark, or Brett, one of them, it was Mark, I believe. Mark talks about how he has donated sperm before. He donated to a couple down their street, their neighbors or something like that. And they talked about how this kind of motivated them to want their own kids. And I feel like that is so cute and beautiful and helpful, first of all. And they said that was their godson, like that's their godchild, because they donated. It's like, that is so cute. I feel like it's always kind of exposed. What is the word? I hate that I don't know words. Shown a lot of times it's shown in a negative way when people donate. It's always like, oh, they want the kid still, and there's drama, and now they're angry, and this person ended up cheating, and really they had sex instead of donating, all this blah 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 blah. So I'm glad to see it in like a normalized kind of manner, and it's on TV, and they're speaking about it openly, and they're talking about how they want to have kids because of it. I feel like it's just so cute and healthy, and like even the godparent of it all, like it's just so cute and healthy, and I really really love that for them. Oh my god, I feel like if I were to ever like donate or have someone carry my baby or something like that for my couple, I would want to like know them really well. Like I want them to be a friend. Like it would need to be like, we're a group of friends, you're a group of friends, whatever it is. And then also them already having a partner would make me feel like way more comfortable as well. Like that probably isn't necessary, but I don't know. It just seems comfortable. Like their situation seems really, really comfortable. So I love that for them real bad. Hopefully they can have a family and help grow. I love that. So they leave first. We head to, what is it? Castle St. Elmo, which is a fortress that was made to like protect the city. I think Castle St. Is that what they said? Girl, let me look it up. What the fuck is this? I think it's like a I think that's what they said it was. And it was really just like a monument, they did. Castle St. Elmo is a, am I saying it right? Elmo? Like Elmo's what? Like la 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 la? Ain't no way. Anyways, Castle St. Elmo is a medieval fortress located on Romero Hill, adjacent to the, okay, but what does it mean? What is it for? Military fortress on the mountain of Romero and Naples. And it's the best viewpoint over the city. So it's just a military fortress laying around. I know that's the fuck right. Period. So yeah, they go to Castle St. Elmo and get a clue. Boom. But to get there, they had to ride this vernacular. All these words, y'all. I don't speak Italian. I don't know Italian. And I don't know geography. And I don't know words. So it's real bad for me. But they ride a vernacular up the hill because Italy is built like damn near vertically. So they have to ride upwards in order to get to this Castle St. Elmo. All that for a clue, right? Then they have to head down the hill and they have to head towards Pulcinella statue. And this statue, they got to rub the nose because they got a big ass nose. And you rub it for good luck or whatever. Love that for them. So at this moment, all of that occurs. Jonathan and Anna and Han and Holden, they get kind of a leg up because they're able to go down the vernacular first, right? But they get lost on the way. Now, I do want to comment on this because Jonathan and Anna and Han and Holden get lost. Then they find the detour information after all three other teams have already found the detour information and went to the detour. But get this, y'all. They don't know they're in last. They don't know that the other three teams have passed them. So when they're getting the detour clue, when they get the detour clue, they must know, right? They do know when they get the detour clue. No, they don't, because the man hands them the detour clue. It's not a clue box. So I'm right. They don't know that the teams have already passed them because all it is here's your clue. Here's your clue. So they don't know. Han and Holden, when they get to the detour, they're like, damn, we're in last. And it kind of shakes them up. But Jonathan and Anna, they go alone. So I don't think Jonathan and Anna ever knew this entire episode that they had fucked up at this moment because they were so calm. Not that they wouldn't have been calm. You know what? They wouldn't have been calm. I'm going to call it as I see it. Jonathan would have been throwing a whole fit if he had knew they were in last. They didn't know they were in last. So they were able to just normally do their detour with no stress, with no anxiety, nothing. Han and Holden were panicking, shook, scared. And I do think that because they chose those detours, it really affected the way that they played the rest of the leg. And I think it kind of resulted in what happened. Not that Han and Holden would have just bodied it regardless, but I do think knowing you're in last or knowing you fucked up is going to fuck up your headspace. And I know for a fact it would have fucked up Jonathan and Anna's headspace. So them choosing the other detour, I think it really, really did help them, honestly. No shade. But Here were the detour choices. You either had, girl, let me pull up this chat real quick. Lee says, I really miss that Lee fella, sad face. When does he come back? I feel like you could have at least changed your name, Henny. What you think? You think that would have helped? I don't know. And I don't know when he comes back. You tell me. Probably never, because he fucking hates me. All this begging for me to do an amazing race. Oh, you don't want to do the amazing race? Let's do the amazing race. Let's do the amazing race. Let's do it. Don't you think we could do good? Not with this betrayal. Anyways, let's move. We have to choose either mandolin or mozzarella. Now, personally, from what I heard, I would have thought to do mandolin, but once again, I don't know what the clue says. But anything with building something, I'm thinking it's giving mandolin. Lee said, mind you, I'm on a break. Go to work. Well, I guess you don't have to. You're on break. You got 15 minutes, girl. You could have came up here for 15 minutes and came back. Girl, boo. Anything doing with building, it's giving, I want to do the building. So mandolin sounded kind of like that. Plus I've, what is it called when you string a guitar? Oh, string a guitar? I don't know any words. But when you string a guitar, I've done the guitar strings before. I've literally put them in and twisted it and did all of that. So I think we would have did that. I feel like it's giving, do the guitar strings, right? The guitar builder. It's not a guitar, it's a mandolin. The mozzarella, anything with food, no. Because with food, it's always like, make sure you twist it right or dip it right or it's the right way. Sometimes I feel like it works out and it's not that difficult. But I feel like from what I've seen in these last couple of seasons, sometimes with food, it's really hard because it's so particular. So I feel like food would have scared me. I feel like it would have do the guitar. Okay? Lee said, girl, I can't play the guitar. It's not giving play, it's giving build. And you build a lot. A lot of problems, a lot of, yeah, you build a lot. You do build a lot. But yeah, it's giving you the guitar. Because you have to like you have to put the strings in the guitar and like get the guitar going. Like, what is it called? Tune it? You gotta tune. Oh, they don't even gotta tune it. They just gotta get it in there. But anyways, I wouldn't have knew that, but I still wouldn't have wanted to do the food. So it's giving do the guitar. So they ended up having to at mozzarella, it was a little bit more particular because they had to get a specific way. It had to be in between this way and this way. And then they had to twist it in a certain way. And it was this complicated ass, twisty ass shit. Do I think we could have did the mozzarella and succeeded? Yes. But personally, I think I would have wanted to choose the mandolin. So there's that. But all four teams, except Jonathan and Anna, choose mozzarella. Carson and Jack were having a hard time, real bad. I don't know what happens to them, but sometimes they just get in these modes and it's like, y'all are having a difficult time, Henny. Like, lock in. No, they do not be wanting to lock in. But Brett and Mark, they did it very easily. They were in, they were out. I think Carson and Jack ended up getting the hang of it before a lot of them, though, because they were struggling the most, but they also got the hang of it before the rest of the teams, which is very interesting because they did like 3 or 4 checks. And by their 3 or 4 checks, I think they were out before Brett and Mark or Alyssa and Josiah. And maybe it was because they were thinking of it more particularly because Han and Holden, when we got to the end and Han and Holden were the last team there, they were like, let's just get it checked. Let's just get it checked because they kept being so specific and, oh, am I doing it right? And is this right? And did I twist it right? Is this okay? And then come to find out they had 3 out of the 6 already ready and they were panicking and struggling and they weren't even going to get it checked. So I think what helped Carson and Jack is they weren't panicking and struggling. They said, look, this might be wrong. This might be right. Let's go get it checked and see. It was wrong. They said, shit, this might be wrong. Let's check and see. It was wrong again. And then they got it right. So it's like going to get checked, I feel like is way better than sitting there panicking and struggling. And that's what Han and Holden was doing. But this moment was cute because Han does talk about how the reason she felt like she was being so particular and struggling definitely comes from her upbringing and how she's the oldest daughter and growing up in a household where she's the oldest daughter and she's held to this this expectation of being perfect and doing everything right and not fucking up. It does kind of conflict with her. And she says she's gotten better at it, but it's still very difficult. And stuff like this is very interesting because it is culture based a lot of the time. Like for me in my household, I felt like I was the one who kind of got held to that standard of perfectionism a little bit, but I'm the youngest in my household. Like my oldest sister, my oldest brother, they didn't really experience any of that. I think with my family, it was more so like, uh-oh, we only got one more. So he needs to eat it up because he's the last one. And maybe in Asian cultures, from what I've heard, it's usually kind of the oldest. It's like, girl, get your shit together. Okay. Do what you need to do. You need to get everything right. Everything needs to be perfect. Yada, 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 yada. So I definitely think it's like a difference with the cultures of it all. So I'm glad she talked about that because it's very, very interesting. But yeah, she said that's why she was being so perfectionist about it. And she didn't need to be because they didn't care that much. Like they should, no shade. They twist didn't look right at all to me, but the man was passing them, so clearly it was fine with him. So yes, that was mozzarella. And then at mandolin, very easy. Jonathan had to screw in some screws, and then Anna had to come in and put the strings in. And it was like he had to do the first part and she had to do the second part. They couldn't really work on it at the same time. And he talked about how that really helped them because when they're working at the same time, they tend to clash. They tend to clash together. And I thought this was a very interesting topic to get into. Not to be Dr. fucking Pharaoh, but with Jonathan and Anna, we've seen over the course of this race how they've had some clashes here and there. And in this race, you have to work in tandem continuously, like not just in tandem, like you do this and then I do this. You both have to do the same task often, at the same time. And when Jonathan Mitch made this point, they did have a great leg because they didn't have to work in tandem like that. He was able to do half of this, she was able to do the other half, and then at the roadblock, it was just Anna. So it's like you're able to just work together but separately. And I wanted to kind of like reflect on this because the girls were saying it's giving he's a terrible boyfriend and abusive and da 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 da, and I don't know their personal life. But this makes me feel like at home, they don't have to both cook dinner at the same time the way they have to on the race. And a lot of times there are personality clashes in certain ways where it's like if you're at home and you have a partner, you can allocate it in the sense that you do the dishes and then I will cook. And a lot of people do that because of the same reason that Jonathan and Anna kind of explained. So I'm like, sure, on the race, when they're forced to do everything literally together, they might have a lot of problems and Jonathan might be a little snappy. And honestly, Anna isn't even reactive in a bad way. So I don't even think it causes arguments that much. It's just Jonathan kind of being snappy. But he probably doesn't have to be that snappy in real life because if he wants to do something his way, she can just let him do it his way and then she can wash the dishes later on. You know what I'm saying? Or if he wants to clean the kitchen, she can clean the bedroom. Or if he want to clean the bedroom, she can clean the kitchen. He want to take out the trash, she could do something else in the house. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't have to do this constant in tandem type of situation. So I think it just works better. Like honestly, like me and Lee, we would be arguing all the time on the race because on the race we would have to do things together. And bitch, it's not giving together. It's giving you do that, and I'll do this, and I'll leave you alone, and you leave me alone. And that works way better for certain situations. So yeah, I just found it interesting that they worked so well together this leg, and it was because they literally didn't have to do things at the same time. Because no shade, if they were doing mozzarella, it probably would have gave, oh babe, no, that's not right. I don't think is that how we're doing it? So thank God they didn't. So after this, of course, they get to a grocery delivery section. Love this grocery delivery part. They have to go to this random neighborhood. The people is on the balcony dropping down buckets. The buckets got the grocery list in it. You got to go get the groceries, bring it back. Me, I love shopping, bitch. I would have ate this leg down between the mandolin and the groceries. Bitch, call me a housewife. Like, I would have ate this shit up. It's nothing. Okay? Period. But yeah, very easy grocery part. It was cute. Yada, yada, yada. Woo. And at this moment, Anna and Jonathan were in the lead going into the grocery section. But then by this time, everybody done caught up to them because when it was finished, you had to like find your car. And with finding the car, everyone else found the car faster than Anna and Jonathan did. And they were done with the task way ahead of them. But they were struggling on that. But hey, no shade. Get it together. Then we head to the roadblock. Ooh, Anna ate this up. Who's feeling saucy? Lee would have did this, y'all. Because Lee, like Anna, did work at a pizza place. Domino's. At Domino's. Just like Anna. Would have ate it up just like Anna, bitch. Because you have to make this little Italian pizza. What is it? Margarita pizza? Y'all know what it's called. Has to make a cute little margarita pizza. Put the sauce on it. Put the cheese on it. Put the leaves on it. Put some other cheese on it. Put the flour on the pan. Slide it in there. Grip it up. And then put it in the oven. And then take it out. Spin it around. Put it back in the oven. And then take it out. Bitch, I could have did it. Truthfully. Just from watching the episode, I would have ate it up. I think I personally would have ate it up. I pay attention to detail. Not all the time. But in stuff when I need to, I can. Like, when it comes to them video games, you gotta do them problem-solving video games and watch what's on the screen and who did it and where do you need to go and copy me. Bitch, I got you. Simon Says, I got you. I got you. I can repeat a task. So I think I would have ate it the fuck up. Just like Anna. Now, Mago. I love that you said this. Let's pose the question. Chat. What pizza place are you ordering from on your best day? There is only one answer. Mago said it. If you're listening to the audio, it's Domino's. But what's your answer? What's your wrong answer? I'm curious. Let me know. But yes, Anna ate this up, and Carson was struggling so bad. Was it Carson or Jack? I still don't know these people. It's Carson. Carson was struggling so bad. And I was like, baby, what's going on? What the fuck is going on? And I'm sorry, but I didn't know what his problem was. Because Anna noticed early on that you had to like flour the little metal sheet that you're using to carry it so that way it wouldn't stick. And at first, there was a moment that I was like, oh, Carson clearly has realized that was he has to do. And then it seems like later on he forgot that's what he had to do or he never realized it. I'm like, what's happening, sir? Lock in. Alyssa was kind of struggling. I'm like, girl, is it that hard? Like, it just seemed on the television screen, it seemed very easy to make that pizza. I clearly have the privilege of not having to be there, but girl, what the fuck is happening? I just couldn't tell you. But yes, let's look into these roadblocks because what was said by Carson this episode was that he didn't want to do this roadblock, but he had to. Because if Jack did one more, then they would be fucked because Carson would be required to do every single roadblock after this because Jack had already had 5. And if you get 6, then you can't do anymore because each of them have to do an equal amount. So just to give y'all an update on the roadblocks, I should have put this on the screen, but I didn't. Carson and Jack has done 5 roadblocks and Carson has done 4. This doesn't make sense. Is this including this leg or is this not including this leg? Like, I'm finna piss myself off now that I'm reading this. What the hell? What the fuck? Bitch, am I stupid? Am I dumb? Oh, no. I'm right. So Jack has done 5. So he still has 1 more he can do. And Carson can still do 1 more as well. What happened with them is I believe one of these rounds, they didn't have to do a roadblock at all because they had got the fast forward. So their roadblock count is lower than everyone else's because they skipped 1. But Jack and Carson both have a roadblock that they could do. Han and Holden each have 5. So they both can do a roadblock still. Alyssa and Josiah each have 5. So they both can do a roadblock still. Brett and Mark both have 5. So they both can do a roadblock still. So every single team has kept it even except Jonathan and Anna. Anna has done 6 of the roadblocks. Jonathan has only done 4. So Jonathan will be required to do every roadblock from now on because Anna is at her limit. She can't do any more. Jonathan has to do every roadblock for them moving forward. Every other team, each of them still have a roadblock to do. So that'll be very interesting. Jonathan, don't fuck it up. It's all on you, bitch. You're not a bitch, but it's all on you. So don't fuck it up. But yes, very interesting. Always like that. I feel like in the past seasons it's been a little bit more skewed, but this season they kept it very equal. Both partners, we each doing one. Okay. At this point, I think me and Lee probably would have tried to make it to where I have the last two, just in case it's like a puzzle or something like that, something crazy. So I think it probably would have been me at 4, Lee at 6 at this point, and I would have had to do the last two or some shit like that. Plus, when I'm thinking about it, like he would have done a lot by now because I think I said he would have done the last 3, the goat milking one, this one. It's been a lot, so I do think he probably would have been at his damn limit. But we'll see how it goes. These last 2 could be crazy, and that would fuck me up. But hey, we're here. So yeah, they do the roadblock. This is very simple to me, but they were struggling. Carson and them were struggling, all of that. And then that was it. Jonathan and Anna eat it up. They win the leg. Is this their first leg they've won? I think this is the first time they've won it. No, that's not right. That's not right. Is it? Because if y'all remember episode 1, they technically didn't win because they split the two groups. So they didn't win the first leg. They won the second leg. So they've won before. So they've won like, I want to say 2 or 3 legs. Actually, let me look at this Wikipedia right in front of my face. Why the fuck I'm talking? Jonathan and Anna have won. Let's see. They won the second leg, the 4th leg, and this leg. They've won 3 legs. Brett and Mark have won the 5th leg and the 8th leg. So they've won 2. Alyssa and Josiah have won technically the first one and leg 7. So that's 2. Carson and Jack also technically won the first leg and leg 6. So that's 2. And Han and Holden have never won a leg. No shade. So at this point, Jonathan and Anna have won the most legs. And I think they've been the most consistent because they got 2nd place, 3rd place, 3rd place, 3rd place. They only fucked up at that U-turn area. But other than that, they've been very, very consistent. And so is Carson and Jack. So we'll see, child. It's a very equal competition at this end game. I'm very excited to see what happens. But they all get to the mats. Han and Holden are last. And Phil lets Han and Holden know that it is a non-elimination leg. They are gagging. I'm not. No shade. If they just go home next, it's really going to piss me off a little bit because it's like you could have just let them go. Or you could have did this when Jeff and Pops went. But no shade. I don't hate Han and Holden. They're really cool. And I love that they have this like dark horse comeback king type of energy. So hopefully they can come back. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'll be back next episode, y'all. Getting into the final 5 again. Let's see how it goes. Let's see who's going to be in the finale. I'm excited. Period. Get into the other shit, y'all. Because we do got shit going on. Not tomorrow, but next week we will be starting our drag race coverage. So definitely get into that. Every Monday and Wednesday, of course, we're doing our Love Island Rewind. And our votes have opened for Reality Rewind. I will be telling y'all about that later. Also, get into our Survivor coverage. Of course, Survivor 48 and Survivor Rewind, both going on currently. So get into that. Also coming soon, we have Big Brother 5 Rewind. So put a pin in that. If you want to join us on our Love Island rewatch, make sure you watch episodes 8, 9, and 10 by Monday, and episodes 12, 13, 14, and 15 by Wednesday, because we will be recapping it on those days. Reality Rewind is coming back around. So send in your nominations for who you want to be considered for this next season of Reality Rewind. There's a link in the bio. You can click it and vote for whichever show you want us to cover. Because if you're not watching Love Island, that's okay. With Reality Rewind, it will be a new show every motherfucking time. So make sure you send in the show and you send in the season number of what you want us to cover for the next time we do Reality Rewind. And the top 10 vote getters will be placed into the poll to see which one of the 10 get covered next season. It is going to be very, very fun, very, very exciting. We already got a lot of votes, so make sure you send yours in. Be cautious to not send anything that is currently on, because that will not count. It needs to be something that is already aired, has already been in the past. It's Reality Rewind. And also try not to send in any Big Brother US or Survivor US rewinds, because we have those individual rewinds for them. So we won't be choosing any of those shows. So good luck and don't fuck it up. Also get into the Scripted Kingdom, of course. I have been doing my Black Mirror reactions and more are coming up. I just saw Thunderbolts last night with Lee and I have thoughts, bitch. So I will be posting my Thunderbolts review on Monday, so definitely get into that. And that's it, y'all. Thank you for keeping it real with the Kingdom, honey. We're out. Bye.